Brandon Herring is live at Carolina Forest with the late-breaking details on this investigation. Brandon.
Yeah, Michael, I just got off the phone with Horry County Police Sergeant Robert Kegler. He tells me all 6 of those suspects are students here at Carolina Forest High School. 4 of them are juveniles, 2 of them are of adult age. Now, he tells me that police were called out here this morning to investigate that bomb threat here at Carolina Forest High. They did not find any explosives, but they are taking that threat and more than a dozen others this year very seriously.
My heart is... it's still going.
Nikki Haley was still worked up even several minutes after hearing about a bomb threat at Carolina Forest High School. She has a sister in 11th grade there.
My immediate reaction was, is she okay and is everyone else okay? Because I take it seriously at all times.
The threat came from a note saying a bomb would go off around 10:45 this morning. The school was evacuated and searched, and students returned to class by 11:30.
He texts me, Mom, come pick me up, there's a bomb threat.
When Marcy Duhan heard about the threat, she did not rush to the school though. Instead, she called to check on the situation and heard students would be returning to class. So obviously there are different reactions to the threats lately, especially since there have been a lot at Horry County schools since November.
And 5 altogether over at St. James High School, 2 at St. James Middle, 1 at Blackwater, 2 at Forest Brook, 1 at Socastee, and 1 here today.
There have been a few more in Myrtle Beach, too. Duhan figures the threats are pranks, and she has an idea on how to fix it.
I think they should have cameras so they can figure out who's doing this.
Other parents say they'd like to see the students forced to make up the missed time, like snow days. Horry County Police Sergeant Robert Kegler says a television spot that could begin airing next week will target students in hopes of cutting down on future threats, and he says the threats will always be fully investigated.
We are dedicated to not getting complacent on any of these calls.
And it was actually surveillance video from inside the school today that helped police make the arrest. They say they looked at that video, then they did some investigation of their own, talked to some students, and by the end of the day, more or less, they were able to make those arrests late this afternoon. We just got word a few moments before this broadcast. In fact, we are told that 4 of those students are now in the Department of Juvenile Justice. The other 2 have been taken to J. Reuben Long. We'll find out more about their charges tomorrow. For now, I'm live at Carolina Forest High School. Brandon Herring.